Okay, this is a very quick intro for anybody, for the people who don't know Galadriex, I think is the way you're supposed to pronounce it. She's I would say, pretty popular YouTube game streamer. For quite some time, she was doing the whole Fortnite craze, and she was streaming Fortnite every day. Like a lot of streamers, she's moved on to another game, but she's playing a game called Rust, which I don't know. I don't know how many people are playing it. It looks kind of interesting. And so, why am I here? Okay, I have to edit that bit out. She last streamed live on YouTube on the 5th of January, and then went quiet. And yesterday, on the 21st of February, she finally streamed again, but this time she's actually moved over onto Twitch. There's been some activity on Instagram and Twitter, which I can probably I'll put some pictures up above. And so basically, I watched the stream this morning. I managed to find the bit where she explained why she was away for so long, and I've clipped it, and it's included in this video. If you find this useful, interesting, please subscribe, please comment below, please give me a like, and ding the bell as well. So here we go. Thank you.
This is Rudy. Welcome back, Rudy. Thank you for joining. Worried about you, what happened? Well, I guess at nighttime while we're chilling, we can kind of I can kind of talk about why I took such a long break. Like I'll kind of do it, like, I don't know, in snippets, but I made it, like I said, I made a video talking about this, and it's like story time with Gala next to the fire. I made a video about it a couple days ago, but because I'm not used to talking to the camera unless I'm actually live, I really felt very uncomfortable when I was doing that video and very stiff, and I felt like I was nervous, so I was kind of like rushing through information and stuff, and like, I don't know why I took time away. I struggle with like how to tell you guys about it, because I have to find a balance between oversharing and like sharing things that are really personal to like my family and to me, versus like it not making any sense. So it's like hard to find that balance where like I have enough details that it makes sense and it's not too vague. But basically it was a lot of things that we can just delete messages. If there's anything really bad, delete it, like something really bad. But please don't carry over any of my YouTube rules over here. Don't, moderators, leave all those rules behind. It's literally just like very abusive stuff. Just take it out of the chat. But I don't want the chat to be too moderated, you know what I mean? So just don't bring any, I don't think it'll be the same as YouTube anyways, so yeah. But what's up, Chaotic Thunder? How's it going? Yes, I am back. Thank you so much for calling me your favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that. But there was a lot of things that happened in December that were kind of very frustrating for me. But one of the biggest things, I think you guys remember, I actually streamed that night. I streamed very late at night, and I talked about a fight that I had had with my mom and with Jars. And that fight was kind of centered around Rust, and my mother had a big concern for my addiction to Rust, and she was very worried about me, and she took it out on me in a very angry way, and we had a really big blow up, and that fight had a big impact on me for a number of reasons, and that's kind of where it gets kind of blurry, like what I don't want to overshare on that because things between me and my mother are very private. But if you guys remember, I talked about this, that Jars had come for a visit in December that I did not sign off on. I had expressly told him 2 days before. I don't like to talk about people, you know, behind their backs type of thing, but it's kind of needed, and it did happen. So I mean, might as well. He did actually. I told him 2 days prior, I don't want anyone coming to my house for Christmas. I'm really not feeling up to it. I'm just not in like an entertaining mood right now. I just kind of want to chill with this game. I'm very addicted to it right now, and I just kind of want to hang out and like have my space. Please respect that. 2 days later, he shows up on my doorstep, and I was like, oh, kind of like a rip, because I wasn't really very happy about that. And there was a lot of tension in that area. We had a big fight, me and my mother, based off of information that Jars had given her. And so that was like one kind of situation there, and I can't give you guys a lot of details about it, but You can't understand with all the buffering. So how many of you guys are you watching stream, guys? Drugs?
Yes,
Sorry.
I am watching.
And it's
What?
good? Is it okay?
Yes, to me, it's perfect.
There's no buffering? I think that
Yes,
if you're on
but, like,
mobile,
Rust.
it might... Are you watching on your phone?
No, I'm playing on and Rust as well.
Only buffering for
Yeah.
slow internet people? Okay. So what does that mean? Like, that they have
They
to,
should
like...
be able to.
Look at all the cute emotes. I don't even need to make you emotes. You guys you bring those cute ones over from the other streamers. I'm on mobile, no issues. Okay, good to know. So it's internet based. So Twitch is a little bit more demanding for streams as far as internet. Oh, so I hope Richard is going to be able to watch because he has really bad internet. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'll do some more research on it and see like if I have like some tips of what you guys can do. Is that you coming up?
Yes, and I'm walking along the wall.
Okay. But yeah, so basically I was very attacked by like everyone in my life over this game and like how much I was addicted to it and how much I was enjoying it. And I really didn't understand that because I didn't think I was hurting anyone. It really wasn't as unhealthy as everyone was making it out to be. And a lot of people, my mother was kind of treating me like I was crazy. And I couldn't stand that because it's very hard when you're speaking to someone, you feel like they're not even hearing you. And yeah, so there was a lot of stuff going on with my mom and I, and kind of like that. In one fell swoop, I lost my best friend of 2 years and I lost my mom. I couldn't look at her the same way for a long time. I'm a very like, I don't know. What happened here that night was very damaging to me. I felt like such an affront to have that happen in my own home. And I had a really hard time kind of reconciling with her. It took a really long time for us to start talking again after that. But I felt like all of a sudden everyone was gone. And I haven't spoken to Jars since that night that he left my house. I haven't spoken to him. I don't know anything about what's going on with him. But yeah, so I wasn't lonely. A lot of you guys on Instagram were asking like, she looks so lonely. You look lonely. Your eyes look lonely, whatever that means. I don't know. I don't like to use that word to describe myself, but I just felt, I don't know, like I felt really weighed down by everything that's happening in my life. And I did tweet out that there's another thing, a way bigger thing than any of those issues. But shut up, Lalo. He's like, your eyes look lonely. I'm pretty sure when he was in Discord with us, I read out that Instagram comment. I was like, what do you mean? It's not lonely. The other one's right there. They have each other. They're fine. What are you talking about? But the other thing that's kind of been happening for the last 2 months, my grandfather was diagnosed with cancer. And this is someone who's been he's very special to me. He's been special to me my entire life. He's not like someone I don't know and see once a year type of thing. He was there and he raised me with my mom and with my grandmother. We were a close family with a lot of turmoil, but very close. And this is the first person in my life I've ever lost. I haven't lost him yet, but it's the first time I've ever been dealing with this. And we know he's made it clear he does not want to continue with treatment. He's a very active person. He's very very industrious. He's still building houses, or he was, and stuff like that. So yeah, I didn't really know how to deal with that, and I kind of felt like I wasn't feeling it enough. And this is also very personal to me, and I don't want to give too many details on this because I don't want to bog you guys down with this stuff as well. It's not your responsibility to care, but it's been really hard for me, and all of this stuff kind of compounded just made me like, I don't know how to describe it. Like, I felt like very weighed down by all of it. And I could not sit in this chair and stream for you guys and be happy and be positive and be a person that I felt would even be worth watching during that time. And that's why I stopped streaming for a long time, because I felt like I needed to stop. If I can't do it and do it right, I don't want to do it at all. And if you guys watch like some of those other streams, thank you, Mo Betta. I appreciate that. If you watch some of those last few streams, I think you can kind of see that. If you know me as a streamer, you know me pretty well, you can see I'm not myself, and I'm not really like there. It kind of feels like hollow. I don't know. That's how I feel watching those. So yeah, that's kind of it. Maybe I'll talk more about it, or like if you guys wanna ask me stuff later, like that type of stuff. But it was a really hard couple of months for me, and that's why I did that, and that's why I took so much time away. But I think it's a good example to take care of yourself, and just value your personal and mental health more than having to stick to a schedule. And you guys know I love streaming. I love it so much, and I did miss it. But at the same time, I just kind of felt like, I don't know, I felt like less of myself. I had like, oh, is this your offering for the table? This beautiful brunch I've assembled of pickles and apples? Okay, I'll... Hope you all remember this is Rudy now. Yes, you guys will all come to like know each other's names and stuff like that, and like we'll get it. We'll get there together. Of like knowing who was who on YouTube and stuff. Okay. Does it look pretty like okay out there?
It looks okay. I'm farming inside of the safe zone, so.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you know.
Thank you, Booter. I appreciate that. Oh, goodbye, NASA.
I have to reset. I have no food. So hungry.
Aw.
I'm begging Lolo now.
Okay. Your body is doing that thing again. It's doing that. It's doing.
Oh, he's not in the server.
It's. Oh my. Dogs, you have